starting to really annoy me. By the way, I have these lovely Bonanza or Michael Jackson gloves. And stop that. Gloves do not always require a proctology reference, John. I'm sorry, my name's Jonathan, and shut up. Anyways, and they require me to turn on the camera with my elbow because there is no heat-sensitive seeking finger on the button. Anyways, I would really like it if losers like Louis C.K. would stop telepathically receiving my comedic improvisations through the miracle of the ether. Before the interweb, there was the ether, and there was the 100th monkey syndrome, where the monkey on the other side figures out how to use tools, because he sort of telepathically sent it to the other monkey, and they can't figure out how the fuck it happens. But it happens. There's a tipping point when all of one group of fucking mind reference, they're sort of referring to each other, you know, intuitively, go, gee, I'm having a gestalt. If you want to eat a termite, stick a fucking stick in there. So eventually, even though Louis C.K. has done the shitty version of this routine, I'm going to do the good version of this routine, in which I get rich and famous and say, I'm a better version of you. I do everything you do, only better. I'm smarter than you, I'm nicer than you, I'm more creative than you, I have more money than you, I have a hotter lover than you. I'm just better than you all around. And you should just deal with it, because the reason why I can say this now, I couldn't say this before when I was homeless, is because, hey, I'm rich and famous now, and objectively that means I am. And not only that, but if you think about it, who else is rich and famous? Don Trump. Who do you like, me or Don? Who do you like better, me or Don? So, you know, I'm just better than you. And look, I tried to walk in the teachings of Jesus, it didn't work. I tried so hard to love people, and then I realized I was hating them all for the same reason, because they're all in the same reactionary, insidious, unconscious, fear-based, shame-based, judgmental, pernicious child. So that was when I realized that what I need to do is to stop trying to love people and just become an equal opportunity hater. Doesn't matter who you are, I hate you. When I was dying, I was in my apartment, and they came on the TV, and they said, we don't know you, but we love you. And I went, that's a bunch of shit. I'm wondering what a fucking true religion would sound like. It would sound like this. We don't know you, but we hate you. Face it, you're pathetic. You're mean-spirited, you're petty, you're judgmental, you're vindictive, you're ruthless. You're basically an all-around dick. Why do we know that? Because you're a human being, and human beings are pretty much like that. But you know, you might want to come around and hang out with us, because we're the Nihilist Existentialists, and we don't believe in shit. We don't believe in shit. We don't give a shit. We don't want your shit. And if you're not a complete and total mean-spirited evil shit, and if you want to come around and learn to hate us a little less, maybe if we hang out a little bit, we'll love each other. You never know. We're the Nihilist Existentialists, and again, we don't believe in shit. We don't give a shit. We don't want your shit. And if you want to come hang out and, I don't know, smoke some shit and talk about shit, that'd be fun. Because we're the Nihilist Existentialists, and again, we don't believe in shit.